Hello, guys and gals. Welcome back to Andy's Attic. I'm Andy, obviously. Um, Today I'm going to talk about a set that is very special to me. A lot of you out there are going to be boggled probably by my choice here, but there's a special meaning behind it. With Mother's Day being today, this set holds a special meaning to me. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, and my mom worked in a factory, which I'm not sure how familiar you are with working in a sewing factory. Um, it's pretty hard work, especially in order to make money. At times, they would run piece rate, which meant the more pieces you put out, the more money you got. So my mom worked at this factory for years as I was growing up, and I was probably 11 going on 12 when this set was released. And it's actually the first box of cards that I ever got. And I asked my mom if I could get a box of cards. And at that time, boxes of cards weren't that expensive compared to what they are today. It might have been $10, $12, 15 at the most, I think, for a whole box of cards. Um, but I asked her about it,
Mom,
if I could get
Mom,
it.
Mom,
I don't think she gave
Mommy,
me any grief about it.
Mommy,
Um,
Mommy,
my
Mama,
mom tried to do the best she
Mama,
could
Mama.
for all of us. She was 22 when I was born. If I was 11, she was 33 at the time. So she was still fairly young. Uh, and she bought me this box of cards. Um, I don't remember if it was for my, I don't think it was for me. I may have said, if you get me this box of cards, you don't have to get me nothing for my birthday or something like that. But she did. And before I turn this around, I want to tell you a little story of the day that I got the box of cards. So she got me this box of cards from a newsstand. I think it was Moser's, or it might have turned over to Lutz's at that point. I'm not positive. But either way, she got me this box of cards. Um, we walked to my Graham's house, which was about maybe a block and a half, 2 blocks away from where I lived. Um, I sat down in her living room and opened pack after pack, and my gram was helping me with pronunciations of certain players and telling me what players were really good and stuff like that. And on the way home, um, I don't know if my mom had to take a rest or if she just wanted to sit down, but we sat on these steps of this building, and I set the box down next to me, and after a few minutes, we started walking again. And probably about halfway from the point we sat down to my house, my mom asked me where the box of cards was. And I no longer had it. Here, when I set it down, I just forgot about it, I guess. Some collector, right? Some sports fan that I am. I just sat it down and totally forgot about it. Anyway, praying that it was still there on those steps, because it was only a few minutes had passed. We went back up, and thankfully it was still there. Um, I remember having like butterflies in my stomach that it was going to be gone, and somebody had seen it and just came along and took it. Um, but it was there, and probably the only product I bought from this company that year was just that box. So I didn't get a full set. Um, I can't even remember if I got the key rookie out of the set, but I'm going to cut this story short because I'm starting to ramble a little bit, and it's a little late right now. The only days I could do these are on a Saturday, and it's usually late at night. I'm usually pretty tired, and then I'll edit it in the morning before I post it. Um, so anyway, it's probably 11 p.m. right now. We had a long day since I'm working tomorrow, and tomorrow is Mother's Day. I treat it Jen to Cracker Barrel tonight. That's her favorite place to go. She doesn't like ask for fancy restaurants or expensive meals. She's a simple girl. She likes Cracker Barrel, so that's what she asked me to do for Mother's Day. And then we took the kiddos out to a place called Heisler's Dairy Bar. It's in Pennsylvania, out in Lewistown Valley. I don't know if any of you would even know where it's at. A lot of you guys, that's Pennsylvania slang here. Anyway, if anybody sees this maybe from the area, they'll know where it's at. But it's a nice little place. They serve ice cream and food, and they have a miniature golf course. It's actually was redone several years back, maybe a couple decades ago. I can't even remember. But anyway, we drove down there today. Met my oldest daughter there, who I haven't seen in months. She graduated, got her master's degree in teaching. So I'm very proud of her. She put a lot of work in over the years. And her birthday's at the end of this month. She'll be 29. So she met us out there. She hasn't seen us in a while. She's been really busy. We've been really busy. And we had a good day. Got the kids some ice cream, played some miniature golf. And with that being said, let me turn this camera around and I'm going to show you what set it is. It's not the most elegant set. It's not the most valuable set, but it's sentimentally valuable to me. I have numerous things from this set, and it kind of draws me in every time I see a card. And they're not even very expensive graded. So once in a while when I see one, I'll buy one. All right. And I'm back. All right. This set, and I'll show you the set first because I have a few things I want to show you guys. This here's the complete set. It is the 1982 Flair baseball set. The release date on this was February of 1982. I'm not sure what month it was purchased as far as the box that I was talking about that my mom got me back during that time. This set was purchased by me, completed already. I'm shaking the camera here. I made these custom stickers for the boxes years ago, just from my printer. But anyway, this is the full set that I purchased. I still have my original cards, which I consider doubles, I guess, now, but I hang on to them. They are my original cards. They will always have value to me, no matter what. Anyway, she bought me a wax box, which contained 36 packs a box. That year, the cello were 24 packs in a box. There's 660 cards in the set, and a number of error cards, including the Al Hrabosky, which is the Mad Hungarian, and the John Littlefield reverse negative. And instead of coming with bubblegum, it came with stickers. And these are some of those stickers. I have pages. They're the hat ones. I don't have the complete set. I do have a box full of stickers I have to go through yet to see if I can add any to this. But then these were cool because some of us would stick these ones to like those old plastic batting helmets, the souvenir helmets, just to have our favorite team. And then they also came with these stickers. If I can get them straight. And these told you from the year before what their record was, win-loss percentage, the logo. I'm going to try to complete that because the set's not complete without everything, right? All right, next I'm going to show you. I'm going to take these out of their little protective team set bags that I have them in. I know you could hear me ripping these open here. Try not to bore you too much with this set because I know it's not the greatest set in the world to everybody else. And I actually read while I was looking up some of these facts about it that it was probably one of the ugliest, voted one of the ugliest sets. I loved it. I don't know what anybody else was thinking. It's just somebody's opinion, I guess. But I'm going to show you. Here's a cello pack, unopened. I'm actually trying to find any that have pirates at the top. That's Pascal Perez. We have Rick Rhoden. These are all unopened. Omar Moreno. And Mr. Jim Bibby. I'm not sure how many players of the Pirates are in this, in the team set, but I am going to try and, whenever I see one, grab it. All right, there are the cello packs, what they look like. Next, I'm going to show you, I'm probably going to make a little noise here, but I'm going to pick this camera up. I'm going to show you a box I have here. It's a monster box. Not only do I have the set, which I tried to do this with all the years and stuff like that from the early to mid 80s. I have team sets. Obviously, this is the Orioles one with the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie in it. I have all these little team set bags, and I have the teams in them. And I found a sticker. I put them on it, apparently. I haven't had this box out in a while. There's a couple Yankees team sets. All these team sets I have in here, I might even make up another full set. These are all my 82s. I have 82 Flair, 82 Donis, and 82 Tops in here. Team sets. And like I said, I'd find a big sticker to put on them, or a little sticker to put on them to represent that team that was completed. A couple Phillies team sets here. Astros. I don't want to make this too long of a video, so I'm trying to go as quick as I possibly can. There's the Red Sox. Shout out to Picker Jim. Rangers. White Sox. Indians. Shout out to Warren D and CLE and Scott at Reindeer Studios. It's 1982 Flair. Giants. I mean, I could probably come up with a YouTuber of each of these teams. This would be Chris from Missouri. He's a Royals fan. Braves. Angels. Other Pirates. And they are complete. Some might be showing the player on the front. Some might be showing the checklist. It all depends how I felt like doing it, or if the checklist was on the front or the back, because these had double-sided checklists. There's the Mariners. Shout out to Vintage Dave T. Mets. Give a little shout out to Mookie Chilson. I'll give a shout out to Gannon, who grew up a Yankees fan, but tells me he's become more of a Mets fan now. You don't have to put your house on the market to get tickets. There's the Twins. Give a shout out to Commenting Collector, Robert Commenting Collector. And Padres. Cubbies. Give a shout out to Jason at Basement. What is it? Basement Card Collector. Right? Something like that. The Blue Jays. There's the A's. I'll give a shout out to my friend out there in the cornfields of Nebraska here, Drew at Clean Cheap Shots. Like I said, I'm tired, so if I'm slurring any words, it's not because I'm having a stroke. I'm just super tired. Cincinnati Reds. And the Yankees. Like I said, there's a bunch of Yankees fans out there. Dodgers. Cardinals. Give a shout out to Billy Ballgame. Alright. I'm sure he's had enough of me. Alright. Careful. Ripken's in there. Alright, anyway. I almost feel like I'm looking at this crooked, so hopefully you guys won't be. Alright, so I showed you my box of team sets from that year. I'm going to show you a few graded cards I have from that year. And here is Pops, Willie Stargell from my Pirates. Got newly inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Cobra, Mr. Dave Parker. Reginald Martinez Jackson, Reggie. I know how much Drew likes the Yankees. Love seeing Reggie in Yankee uniforms, being an A's fan. You go with one of my favorites to watch too, Rod Carew. Pretty sure this image was also used in the 82 Tops. In action, maybe. Anyway, anytime I see these at a cheap price, I'm going to grab them as far as being Hall of Famers. And guys that I really admired growing up. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express right here. And we got Rest in Peace, Ricky. Stolen Base King right there. Like I said, I'm going to see if I see a Hall of Famer. I'm going to buy it. And Drew, just for you, I'm going to throw Ricky in front of Reggie. So I hope you appreciate that. All right, and that's that for the 1982 Flair set. Like I said, I have a lot of sentimental value. It has a lot of sentimental value to me, being that it's the first box of cards I ever got. And Mom, thank you. It's a memory I'll never forget. I've had it for how many years? She probably don't even remember what I just told everybody as far as what happened that day. Yeah, I doubt it. She'll be 77 in September, so I know her memory at times. I'll tell her something that happened when I was younger or a teenager, and she can't remember it. I have to kind of just take my word for it. So I mean, I could probably tell her anything I want to, and I'll get her to believe me eventually. But I'm not like that. So, but yeah, it's a great memory I have. Preteens, great set. Ripken rookie, I have it a few times. Used to have one graded, came back in 8, and like I said, at a time I had to sell some stuff. That was one of the things that ended up going. Eventually I'll get it back. These cards here, I'm not going to get much for them anyway, but they mean so much more to me. All right, now I'm going to put these bad boys away. Put them back where they came from. I'll put these back in the team set bags after I conclude the video. Being that my mom is also a big Roberto Clemente fan, I've decided to show this piece. I picked it up several months ago. It was a card I had my eye on for a while. And to be honest with you, I feel I got a great deal at what I spent on it. There were cards lower graded that were going higher than what I paid for this. And it's a card I've wanted for a long time. I've seen it. My mom was a huge Roberto Clemente fan. She thought he was the most gorgeous man in the world at one time, other than Elvis. So anyway, with that being said, I got this 1972 Pro Star Promotions Roberto Clemente, and these were printed in Canada. I love this card. It's a bigger card. You guys know how I feel about the big cards. It says Roberto Clemente, National League, copyright Pro Star Promotions Incorporated, printed in Canada. But I think this one's gorgeous. Let me see if I can get some light on it here. I didn't get it because it has the gold star, the NBA gold diamond. I don't even really know what the hell that means, to be honest. I bought it for the eye appeal. Thought it was beautifully centered. if you look at it. Might be a little off, tiny, minute. But I love this card. Like I said, I was looking for it for a while. Let's see if I can. See, I'm not taking the protection off this. Sorry if there's a glare. I don't think there is, but it's just such a beautiful card. I just can't stop staring at it. But in honor of Mother's Day and my mom, this is what I'm choosing, the 82 Topps, because it's the first box I ever got. And it was her who bought it for me. And I'm also showing this stunner of a Roberto Clemente because she loved the man. Like I said in previous videos, she's seen him play when she was a teenager, when her dad took her to a few games down in Philly. All right, I'm going to turn this camera around and we'll conclude this video. Let's get it straightened out. All right, see you in a second. And I'm back. That concludes my video as far as the cards go. And I just want to say a few words before we go. Anyone that's in the community that is a mother, happy Mother's Day. I'd like to also wish all your wives, sisters, whoever. I want to wish every single mom there is out there a happy Mother's Day. And most of all, I want to wish my mom, even though she probably won't see this. I actually told her that I started a YouTube channel a few months ago. Told her yesterday when I was talking to her, and she didn't even ask what my channel name was or how do I watch videos or anything like that. She does, the only social media she does is maybe a little bit of Facebook and eBay. That's about it. So maybe she'll see this, maybe she won't. But happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you as soon as I possibly can. And I also want to wish the love of my life and the mother of my children a very special and happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed yourself today and we had a good time. I thought we did. Anyway, that's what I want to say. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm up to 113 subs, which, like I said, I'm not in it for the subs anyway, but I never thought I would even get 100 subs, to be honest with you. It's not why I started this channel. I started this for more of the stories behind the cards, because I have a lot of emotional or sentimental connection to a lot of these cards, whether it be a family member, a friend, a memory. Kind of like music with songs as well, which I think I've already mentioned in a previous video. But if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, you're not going to notice stuff unless I say it again. So sorry for boring and repeating it to the ones that already know. And welcome the ones that are just seeing some of this stuff. I always say life is precious. You never know. Try not to take things for granted and live while you're alive. So anyway, with that being said, have a super freaking awesome day. Have a super freaking awesome Mother's Day. To all you out there who are mothers, or have mothers, or even are only mothers of fur babies, because I know there's a lot of people out there, Jen included. She's just an animal lover, and she considers our dogs her kids. So even if you don't have children and the dogs are your babies, you're a mother. So happy Mother's Day. All right. I rambled on enough. Probably have to edit like probably 20 minutes out of this damn video because I just don't know when to quit talking or I stutter over words. So, peace out, everybody. See you next time in the attic.